how we think about the business, I'm going to start at the top of that flywheel. So first, we want to grow the business. As we talked about, we do that inorganically through acquisition, buying other property management companies. We also, Spencer does a great job with our marketing, and we have a sales department that is selling property management agreements. And so the whole goal is to continue to grow the business. When we do that, we don't think about our organization just in the number of properties, although that's the way we say it publicly and externally. We also think of it in terms of the number of relationships we have. We have about 29,000 residents that live in our homes, and we have about 6,500 to 7,000 owners that make up the houses and small multifamily that we manage. When we do a good job of management, and that's that kind of next piece right there, execution, what that does is it builds client trust. So you can imagine if you do a great job of property management, you do a good job of leasing houses, communicating, executing, then those clients, those residents and those owners are very interested in expanding that relationship with you. And so I think about this through the lens of Jeff Bezos all the time. So Jeff Bezos, when he started Amazon, he started with books. And what Jeff did such a great job of sending me books, fulfilling, executing, getting those books to my house in the time he promised me, that it was very easy for me to move from books to toys. And that was the next thing that they did, was they started sending toys. And because he did so well with my books, it was very comfortable for him to deliver toys to me next. And then because he did toys so well, it was easy for him to do furniture. It was easy for him to do CDs, which was the next thing. And if you need to know what CDs are, Spencer can explain those to you. Then he kept like expanding on the things that Amazon would offer the customers. And today, all of us probably get 80% of everything we buy from Amazon, all the way. So now he's gone from books all the way to groceries. And now he's even trying some services. So point being is, he took one relationship, built trust off that one relationship, and then was able to expand that. And what that does is it's very similar to what we're going to talk about here is, like, once you build trust, your owners want more things from you. Once Jeff built trust with me as a client or as a customer, then I wanted to expand my relationship with Jeff. And so if you think about it, like, there are things that your owners are buying that they want to buy from you, right? And they want to expand the relationship with you. And when you do that, what some people call it wallet share, some people call it lifetime value of a client, LTV. But the point is that one client becomes more valuable to you. And so if Jeff looked at me as was buying $200 worth of books a year, today I probably spend $200 a day on Amazon. So I'm being a little facetious, but point being, I'm probably went from a $200 customer to, we buy most of our groceries there. So I dare say $12,000, $15,000 customer a year. Maybe more. I'd probably be embarrassed to know how much it really is. And when we do that, he's asking for me to do that. And so we're going to talk about doing that here with your customers and with your residents once you build that trust. When you expand LTV, the great part of LTV expansion, which is why so many businesses are trying to do it, it's a very cheap way because you've already developed the relationship, you've already marketed, you've already paid Spencer's crazy salary to have that customer come in. So expanding on the relationship is way cheaper, if that makes sense. So you can also provide them a better deal because you're not having all the extra expenses that some of your competitors are. When we think about that when we make that extra money, we want to pour it back into how we hire and train talented team members. So it's really important for us to find A players, just pour that cash back to there. That builds capacity and allows us to continue to grow the organization. And then you can see how this virtuous flywheel can go. As we go through that flywheel, this is a Jim Collins concept. As we go through that flywheel, the better and faster we go through, the faster Evernest will grow. That is the flywheel tool.